Great to have you with us from Milan Puskar Stadium in Morgantown. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. It's the Houston Cougars and the West Virginia Mountaineers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game. One of the big keys in this game plan here today is to get their transfer running back the ball. He has been terrific all season and really paced this team, but today he has an opportunity to go over 1,000 yards. He is early and often in the script. Coach said, we want to run the rock. Really make sure that he gets that mark, but more importantly, it helps our team win every Saturday when he's rolling. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Cougars offense will have the first crack at it in this one. And we get a look at Mekhi Hughes. He made it to the end zone 4 times in their victory last time out while picking up more than 100 yards. Running inside, it's Hughes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. 3rd down coming in the Morgantown faithful, making it tough on this big play. Trying to squeak through the pile. And that's not going to be a first down. He stopped just millimeters away from moving the chains. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. So West Virginia's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. They will have their hands full with this matchup as they try to make sure the running game gets going. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And that's exactly what you want to do to start a football game, man. If you're the defense, you want to make that quarterback feel you physically. You want to hit him. You want to get him a little bit rattled, a little bit rushed, and they do just that. They start the game with back-to-back sacks.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Michael Hawkins. He wants to go deep. Makes the grab right down the middle. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big first down on an explosive. But, David, third down defense, it's one thing to allow a first down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals, and, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on the explosive. You just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that third down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back, and you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You got to accomplish the mission.
Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
From the gun on third down, Hawkins taking a shot. He makes a grab. He gets it in. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
Well, he's just running straight down the field. The thing you got to look at there is the velocity on the throw by the quarterback. He didn't lob it. He got it to him quickly, put it on his body. He was able to make the catch and then run it in for a touchdown.
And he's not going to take the touchback. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Dropping back, it's Wegman. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Young. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line, and when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He's got it. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
Coaches always tell their quarterbacks, you can't go broke taking a profit. You can't always hit posts and bombs deep down the field. If the coverage takes away throws downfield, just take what's underneath and let your receiver advance the football.
Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first. They're all over it. Fires to the wideout. Right side, it's Broussard. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Cougars come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Drops back on first down. Left side is Young. Breaks into the open. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Grabbed behind the line, it's Young. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
This defense obviously came into this game prepared for the quarterback run. Linebackers, DBs, they're keying on him and just waited for him to pull that football, and you saw their ability to get hats to the ball quickly.
The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. Touchdown, Cougars! Great job by the back on the option. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he added the extra point. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And one thing we know about a Rich Rodriguez offense, it's about running the football. So you know what you need? You need a good running back. You know who he went and got? The nation's leading rusher, Cam Cook from Jack State, his old university that he went to when he coached there the past season before West Virginia. Palmer, it's about running the football, establishing that and their tempo.
That's how you finish the sentence when you begin with Rich Rod, right, at West Virginia. You think back to guys like Noel Devine, way back in the day when Pat White was playing at quarterback and his ability to run it too. Everything is predicated on their ability to run it, and you need home run hitters. They've got that, and the Big 12 better watch out. I expect this offense to be explosive.
He gets a block. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Tells the run, wants to pass. On the move, he fires. Couldn't set his feet.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously not something you want to do. Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
Got it in the middle, it's Walker. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Drops back, it's Wigman. Out wide right, it's Hughes. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top on second down. Makes the catch, it's Young. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He was fighting and struggling his way, trying to get that first down. Instead, they'll be faced with fourth. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Houston getting set, looking at first and 10. On the draw, it's Hughes. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Pulls it. Now the toss. Touchdown, Cougars. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And he'll bring it out of the end. And the ball is loose on the return. Grabbed by the kicking team. Takes it in. Touchdown, Cougar!
And this is why a lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. The Mountaineers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying to slip through and pick it up. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. It's dropped after taking the hit.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Hawkins got his man. Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Moves the pocket. It's Hawkins. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
All the way back to the 15. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just
push out of bounds at the 39-yard line. A big pickup on that run. Just inside the 40-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 39. Sells the run, looking to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. On the run, deep down the right side. He's got it along the sideline. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. 1st and goal from the 7. Trying to run, it's Hughes. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, I think the coaching staff and fans knew that this guy was going to play a big role in this offense this year, but I don't know if anyone expected him to have this kind of season statistically, guys. That's his 20th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The defense takes matters into its own hands. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead.
That makes the score Houston 35, West Virginia 7.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
And the Mountaineers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spring. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Mountaineers will call on their punt team. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. Trying to get started. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Hit and dropped in his tracks. It'll be a loss of 6. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the move, it's Hughes. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets them out to the 25-yard line. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Right side, it's Young. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looking for room. Slips a tackle, and he's got room. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup.
Trying to beat the D deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It was a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that 3rd down, but there's the DB in the open field. Nice job rallying to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, 4th and short.
Now the Cougars are going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Mountaineers will line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. High and away, headed toward the sideline, just the way he drew it up. To the air, it's Wegman. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
Quarterback trying to attack the middle of the field. I like the aggressive nature, but his receivers aren't 9 feet tall. No one's going to catch that. No one can climb the ladder. You got to bring it down a little bit.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it on the outside. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz. Because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 12, almost 0 margin for error. Just the way we like it here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Northern Illinois, taking on the North Dakota State Bison. and it's Northern Illinois. On top in a game most people didn't give them a chance in. But this team remains steadfast all week, and their belief is paying off. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Just about set to start the second half. Houston will kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right, and having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated a mix.
He's loose down the left side. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Mountaineers. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
This offense does a really nice job mixing and matching when they want to use these option plays just to catch the defense off balance. They did it right there. Great execution, getting the ball into the pitchman's hands, and man, he showed you the speed.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 77-yard touchdown run. He'll return it. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Cougars sideline, guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. That pass is incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Jesse, one thing we know is that guy's got an arm, because he just threw that thing probably with everything he had, and he missed. You got to do a good job as a quarterback of understanding who I'm leading, who I'm throwing the football to, how much speed they have, and right there you could tell that was a big miss.
Houston sends the punt team onto the field. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on it.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They clearly found that, dude. They score here, we're in for a ball game.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
And as a defense, that's why you want to avoid 3rd and short moving forward. It's really hard to defend that slant. That's a bang-bang play. The offense knows they can execute in their sleep. Defense will have to do better early in the drive moving forward.
Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. They go play action with Hawkins. Out wide right, it's Cook. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Throwing, Hawkins. Looking to the big tight end. Wide open downfield. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. These DBs going to give a little cushion. Out wide left, it's Brake. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The Mountaineers are threatening on 1st and goal. Lets it fly. Snowed under by the defense. A pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, West Virginia.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
And the defense comes up with a sack, but I think that penalty flag is going to wipe it out, and it's going to be a first down for the offense. Defense in the neutral zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. As we check in with Holly.
Hey, guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. Guys, they have a big lead right now, and they were expected to be here. One of the top teams in the country. They have performed that way here today. Even though some of the players are starting to celebrate just a little bit, coaches keep saying, we have more work to do. If they really want to continue to be one of the best teams in the country, they have to keep their foot on the gas to end this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick give. It's Hughes. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small game, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. To the air, it's Wigman. The throw, on target. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Finds a crease, it's Hughes. He's got 98 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. 6-yard pickup on first down, leaves them with 2nd and 4. Handoff again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Rashada Downs going up top. Caught in the backfield, it's Walker. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the offense has a nice lead here in the second half, but if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to hold on to the football, and they are very lucky that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Trying to get the corner. Now the toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. New setter downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Flip it out to the back on the screen. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short, and teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking for the edge. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. And the field goal unit is on the field. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Follows his blocks. It's Cook.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Michael Hawkins under pressure. He'll throw it. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. To the air, it's Hawkins. Look out! And he gets it away.
Well, the defense really stepped up in this game. They knew they had to slow down.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Hawkins. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
Here comes the Mountain in this possession. Can hold on in the face of the contact. 2nd and long here. On the option. He'll toss it. Makes him talk to the hand. Danced his way through traffic. Pick up a 4 to the 19. 3rd and short. They've got them backed up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Back in motion. Try to clear the picture. From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
West Virginia starts this drive, and the offense looks ready to go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Mountaineers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That 1st down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. They want that clock to run. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He'll toss it. Sees an alley. Nice move to keep running. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Cougars lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish